time back. This is going to be an experiment. I was thinking about these cards here being shadowed. Well, first of all, let me bitch. When I did that close-up in the last reading, first of all, it took 3 days to upload. Now, I know why. Apparently, I would think that would essentially be cutting off part of it, right? And it makes sense to me that it would be less in size, but no, it's more. It's almost twice as much more than this reading is right now, even though it's the same exact, it was just a close-up of the same shot. Okay, so that's not an option for me, even though I loved the way it looked. I just can't do that. Because, I mean, I could, right? I love it. I can do what I want. But it screwed up every setting on the, because I did it on the old, the camera settings, the settings placements that comes with the laptop, and it changed the settings on OSB. So, and I can't figure out OSB. Apparently you can I can't figure out how to toggle back and forth on the OSB. It took me forever to do it on the other one. So, that's out. Oh, and the other bitching I had to do was about that I was talking about the silver marker and doing the cards. Well, the damn thing dried up, right? And by the fifth or sixth card I was doing, it was just dry as a bone. So I packed them up. Now, I use these cards once a month. I mean, I really pack them up. Where they live is in a box on top of where the storage for the Christmas and the Halloween is. I mean, they have a place, and once I figured out the pen was dry, I packed them up. And then I sat down here and I was bitching with it, and I dotted myself. And I was like, whatever. And then I went, which I'd already done before when it was dried up because I'm mad, right? And a big gob came out, and the room was filled with that smell of marker, and I was like, well, what the hell? God. But they're already packed up, and I'm over it. So it's put up to whenever I dig them out. You might see it. I'm sure I'll get to it before next month, but it's over. Maybe Spirit wanted it that way. So anyway, here I am back again with the idea, the experiment of the shadow work cards, because well, that could become the shadow work reading could potentially become this reading for the moon segment, okay? Or the full moon anyway, because I thought it was interesting, because it's all howl at the moon and all your excesses and all the crazy when your life's out of whack. And if I made each one of these spaces a situation and how you dealt with it, the shadow work that you did to rise above it, I thought that might be interesting. But this is pretty much the same space. It's the same layout, but because what else can I do? This is all I have. And anyway, it's just an experiment. And as far as I can tell, now watch the last reading, because this is where the shadow work idea came to me. And it all factors in the last 2 days. It's about doing shadow work. It's about becoming more than you are. Okay? And your choice to change. And look who you are today. I mean, you can clearly see that the shadow work is doing you joy. I mean, okay, look, you can look at it this way too. This is kind of the same reading, except that this time I'm putting questions to it. And you can see, and your focus I've put a topic to it for the first time ever, and the topic is shadow work. And you can clearly see that this is bringing you joy, that this is a path to a more lasting joy. To do the shadow work is to experience the true happiness. And you get relief from your obsession with the Knight of Wands. Are you feeling me, Donna Jean? This may be the answer to our problem. And the solution here, the way for you to be happy, is to put up good boundaries. Okay, that's how, I mean, like I said, this is an experiment, and far be it for me. It's my intention at all times is to escape the old party. But if I cannot escape it, then by God, I'm going to understand it. Okay. Here he is. This young man right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason for my invention of the Just the Facts the Ma'am cards, because I cannot keep him, or in his slightly older grown up stage, the King of Wands, out of your reading. Not now, not ever. He is always there. And it's because you're always thinking about him. You're obsessed. Okay. Can't let go. Brings you misery. Can't let go. And now my real question here, like I said, this is an experiment. It's more experiment than reading. Is how many cards do I need to create the situation? And by that I mean, is the shadow work a part of the situation, or is it the cure for the situation, or does it bring some sort of transformation within the situation? So I don't know. I am prepared to up another. Oh, that's what I was going to do, because I was having, now that it was your star before, and I came to the decision. Oh, there it was. Look, it was on the bottom and it hopped out, so we're going to take it. I had came to the conclusion that I would add another card to the situation to make a better situation, but I had already had it all laid out, so I was like, I'll just do it afterwards. So, and that's the star. It was on the bottom, so now it's front and center. Okay, and that's the I accidentally put two of these out, and when I went to take it back, the one that I was going to take out would have been the Queen of Pentacles, and we can't do that, can we? So you're going to get both of them. And now your new bottom is the Four of Pentacles. You're no longer satisfied with this. You've outgrown this. To know that you're no longer obsessed like you were, but he's on your mind very much. Good boundaries. Good boundaries. Okay, and we have some tea leaves, and I don't even have a clue what deck I'm going to use, because this is quite different, okay? But we're going to try to look at the situation like this, at least in this instance, just because we can do this with the cards. But we're going to look at it like this. Time to go, because you've been lied to in all your hopes and dreams. See, if I would probably do that with these and the big cards. Renewal. Oh, someone wants a second chance, and I'm going to do a reading too. I'm going to just do a reading, and then I'm going to come back and do it separately about. I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm going to do a reading, and I'm going to come back and do it. Yeah, I'm faking it. I don't know what to do. Oh, you are unhappy. See, I'm glad I kept the Queen of Pentacles in. It says a return to balance. You're up unhappy here. Playing the victim. You're singing the blues. You had to defend yourself from the one that you love. You had to cut him off because he was playing a victim. That sounds right. You love him. Quit acting like that. Take care of yourself. Maybe I'll just do a reading. I don't know. I'm having troubles, people. I am struggling. I will tell you this. I tried before to use these cards as a sidekick in the Daily Donna, and they were too strong. It was too much, and so I tried mixing them, and them in that other deck that I was the other purple one. They just will not shuffle together. They were an okay match because it's too soft and this is too hard. But anyway, we're looking at shadow work now. We're all grown up, right? And this is an experiment. Oh shit! So you're not going to put no more effort into your fuck you. And your bullshit. I don't want to hear it. You want it? Why would I do that to myself again? We had that in the other reading, and you're not going to do it. And that goes against everything you've ever stood for. Abandoning this because that you just don't do that to family, right? Family is blood, but you just can't deal with it. You had this in the earlier reading too. Emotionally unavailable. That's the only way you can deal with it, is to cut them off. You go no contact, I guess, because this looks like a carnival that never ends over here. Oh, you're going to blame yourself for it. Oh my God, if only I'd tried harder. It's breaking your heart to do it. You feel like a bad guy for being kind to yourself, for saying no to them. Perseverance, and you let it go. I had no intention for and I didn't notice that was upside down either. So it is what it is. Oh, and you let are all of these all messed up, man? How did that happen? Well, they are. They're back in. Okay, we'll read it as it is. It goes as it stands. So the good thing about the 10 is that there ain't no 11, and you have dropped that burden. It's over, sayonara. And now you create a new thing. And where's your description cards? Oh, right here. You create a new happiness. Abundance returns to you when you drop this burden. Okay, now let's go back to what the fucking. Remember, this is an experiment. So, this is shadow work, and you had to leave something because of lies and the star, and renewal, a sense of renewal. What did you accomplish way back when you first left? When you first stood up for yourself, what shadow work did you accomplish? The Magician, that was the beginning. Page of Pentacles, it was a lot of hard work. Queen of Wands, that's Karen. You're mad and cranky. No, this is not going to work. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do no shadow work. Not like this. Maybe one at a time. But it's just too much. But we will see if we can get a flow out here, okay? But we're going to drop the shit. Don't hold me to it because I can't do it. What the hell was that doing down there? Well, let me have them all back. All right. So, you was thinking that there might have been a renewal of your hopes and your dreams, which is over here. But it was lies, so you left. You left your hopes and your dreams. The renewal didn't work out. You had high hopes, didn't work out. Not happy that your care, it's a, how dare you not be right? After all, I grew you, I fed you, I clothed you, I made you, I created you. It was hard. You didn't act right. It was all a game to you. Never any justice. It was always, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Well, he watched you say goodbye. Unhappy. You put up boundaries between you and the King of Wands, somebody's a victim. Who's the victim? I mean, you were victimized. But I got the feeling that he's like the tiniest violin. Judgment. 5 of Cups, sad. And the 5 of Pentacles, betrayed. And so you're the victim. You feel like you're the victim. Yeah, you feel like buyer beware. He's not what he said he was. And then, so you come up here and you're like, I'm not, fuck this. I don't know, are you married to him? Because this could be marriage, this could be soulmates, a very tight, patriarchal, do what you're told, rules for thee, but not for me. Somebody's emotionally unavailable, but you're not going to put any more work into it. You're trying to avoid it, which sounds like him. The Magician, well, you're still trying to fix it. And you're like, that didn't hurt. If I don't look, it'll go away. 3 of Wands, you're trying to move into the future, but you're standing in a broken, I don't know what it is. King of Wands. Ace of Wands, gonna have to do it on your own. Not gonna put no more work into him. Doing what you never thought you'd do. You miss them. To do things in a traditional way as well. Trying to avoid it. Can't face your feelings. Don't know what you're gonna. Maybe you can throw money at it. That's what you were doing, and you've stopped. That was the only way that you could contribute, and then you stopped it because it wasn't. It was breaking you. I mean, you've done everything you could except be emotionally available, or maybe you are, and that's what's broken. Something's broken. You keep trying. You're not going to try. You're not going to try to find a way to move into a future with the King of Wands anymore. Workaholic. Just try to. You're going to do it on your own. There's nothing I can do. I've got to do it. I've got to get busy. Four of Pentacles. You're cut off. I can't help you. Oh, there's where your true happiness lies. You've come a long way. Don't settle. But you feel like you haven't. And you blamed yourself. You feel guilty for saying no. You and your great big heart. Ten of Cups. Ten of Swords. King of Swords. You can clearly see. Where is he? You can clearly see that doing shadow work brings you joy. But it brought you pain first. You don't want to see. You'd like to escape. It's okay. It's okay to falter. It's okay to have a mistake. God. Well, it took me about 5 years of trying before I could quit drinking. And right now, as I look at it, it's just my longest failure. My longest time between failures, That kind of relieved the pressure. It happened a lot. I stopped expecting anything. I just did it one day at a time. I was it. I didn't think about it. But it took a while to get there. And you might be feeling pretty low about yourself. You got a pretty critical view on yourself. But you've been through a lot. You should lighten up. You should lighten up because you will be. It'll come. It'll come. And I almost hate to say it, right? I really do, but I think your perspective will change as your estimation of yourself improves, and the thoughts of your past will balance out. They won't be so horrific anyway. You'll be more balanced when you look at them, and that makes all the difference. Don't give up. You're getting ready. You've come to the end of the line. You're getting ready to drop this burden. And here again, we have happiness and the Empress. That's a return to abundance and creation. It's going to be fine. Oop. Nope. Too much. We're not taking that. Besides, that was a Hierophant, and we don't do what he says. No. No, ma'am. No. So, creation. We're going to have these two. And the Eight of Swords. You're just tearing yourself up over this. Cutting yourself up. You're dissecting everything. Everybody, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Go have a smoke and a pancake. Three of Pentacles. Everything's working. It's going to be fine. You don't have to keep... Let somebody else fix something. Delegate. Say it. Leave it lay. Let them read the directions for the washing machine. Okay? You're busy. You're creating something. You need your energy for it. Yeah, but then again, everything is... Well, maybe you're getting ready to party. I've seen a lot of celebration coming. You're feeling good about it. Three of Pentacles. Well, you're happy everybody's working together. That's like a party all by itself. Much worry over nothing. It'll work itself out. You don't have to micromanage it. I mean, you wouldn't know it from looking, but it'll be fine. Don't be such a victim. Okay, I can try to do it that way. I can try. At the story. Okay, but I have to. This is getting worse. The Queen of Pentacles. I told you. I knew immediately I had to keep her. That's who you are. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, victim, caregiver. Okay, now we're going to do these. Older man. Dealings or relationship with an older man. The hermit. Is he the reason you... That's why. That's why I'm a hermit now. Because of you. Judgment, pointing the finger. Queen of Swords. Who'd I tell you? You, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. And you're mad. She's mad. Everybody's mad. I mean, you're her. And this is old dude. And you're pissed off. Victim. Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. That's old dude. Come back home and make me a meatloaf. Or else. I don't think it's like that for real, but... Someone, alright, someone will try to make you do something against your will. They can't make you keep on carrying that. They can't. You're trying to avoid them now. You feel like you've been victimized a long time ago. You tried to work it out, and it's nothing good of it has ever come for you. There you are, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles. You have a choice. They want you to put them ahead of yourself again, and it's not ever going to be like that again, ever. They can try to lord it over you all they want. Your sovereignty is priceless. Finger, and you blame them. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Ten of Pentacles. Watch your money. Watch your money. You'll be happy. You can't pay for that wedding. No. Ace of Cups, no. You give too much. You cannot buy them a car. You cannot... You have to live within your means. Their present has to be within your means. This celebration. Renewal of vows. Did you not get an invite? Did you have to work? Don't give up. Someday you'll get married too. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Creation, it's coming. You know, I mean, this can just go so many ways. Page of Cups and apologies sure would have helped. You're blaming someone for it. Why did you want a proposal? A marriage proposal? Did you not get it? Are you blaming someone for it? What do you blame? What does she blame for it? Wheel of Fortune. You took a risk. You chose a bad man, an unworthy. You thought an unworthy man would grow up. Nah. Set your sights on an unworthy man. Choose the wrong horse. Seven of Swords. Oh, you fell for his lies. You and your great big heart. Three of Wands, but it stopped your future dead. Nine of Wands. Oh, this has been one hell of a lesson. You're defensive and wounded and still in love. Okay. Let's just take a moment here and get these little cards out. And let's go back to the shadow work. I don't know. Did shadow work renew your sense? See, I'm having trouble. Well, let me start. What did you do about shadow? How did shadow work on being a victim help you? What did it show you? That everybody has to try to get along, that everybody has to work together. See, I'm failing. I don't know. I can't pinpoint an angle to look at this from. Because that was too positive, right? There's no shadow work there. So this wouldn't be applicable. I mean, what's the downside of the sun when it's right side up? You travel forth to shine. Okay. Did you shine light on the darkness? How? Ooh, you took a chance. You stayed to yourself. You fought through the confusion. You and your great big heart. You calmed that emotional storm. You grew up. You achieved emotional maturity. When you figured out when it was time to leave. and you escape like a grown-up, and you drop the game. That is not at all where I meant to go, and I know that ended well. I have no hope that the rest of these will. I'm so lucky. Okay, but you know I'm a glutton. I'm going to have one on each one of them. You wait for someone else to validate you. You're emotionally unavailable. Well, maybe you've got a lot of bills. You give up. You want to bail. You feel defeated. All that you did, this was creation as well, and all that you did come to nothing, and you feel defeated and betrayed and unable to do it alone. But you blame yourself, but the truth is you've come a long way. You've come a long way, and the truth is also that the shadow work brings you joy. I mean, not that it's a joyous occasion. That's not what I mean. But the shadow work expands your ability to experience happiness and fulfillment. I'm gonna get out of this while I'm good. Here, you spin the wheel. You've been holding off the tower. I guess you take the risk that allows the tower to you stop holding it off. How in the hell? And fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. You ain't listening to nobody. These are all kinds of wackadoo. I don't know why they're all upset or shit. But I'm gonna take them like they are. You stop holding off the wheel. You let the tower fall. Because you're done with that mindless obedience. I mean, you're the one holding it all together, but don't look at it. Don't think about it. Don't see the flaws in it. Don't show your intelligence, because that's not your job. Right? Well, you're done with all that. That goes in the apple cart. You strive for perfection, and that wasn't it. You can do better. You know it. You believe strongly in yourself. You know that you're right. For a long time now, you've been going on. You didn't want to see. I'm gonna have to get another card. You didn't want to see that this man who said he loves you, and the one that you've been taking care of. Oh, remember who was here? What about him? This is the last card, and it's about the effect someone else has on you. Do you see what I'm saying, girl? The last card should be all about you, but no, it's about guess who, because that's the only thing you ever think about. Show me the last card on her caretaking ass. Well, you let the tower fall. Come on. Give it to me like I want it. Give it to me right. Stop being cheesy. Alright, I'm taking that one. Well, there we have the three-party combination. And you continue to imprison yourself within it. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Oh, yes you do. I'm gonna have to go. I can't do this anymore. The Queen of Wands. Are you gonna go be with your king? Your safe place? The last refuge of a Karen? Look who it is. There, no, you go to him. Fight, 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 fight. Fight, 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 fight. And you go broke. And it sucks just like it did before. And now you need help again, and now we're back to him. This is it. We've come full circle. This is kind of how you got here. This is kind of like a flashback. This is how the story began. Which is really weird. Okay, here's advice from Spirit. Is the Ace of Swords. Let truth lead the way. You're coming out of a time of unpredictable, irrational destruction, missed opportunities, and you're heading into clarity, sound decision making, a breakthrough, opportunities, and your advice is let truth lead the way. Stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you are headed. Lean into these energies. They will help you. They will stand you well in your attempts to problem solve. Come at it with passion. Bring your passion. go big or stay home. You know what I mean? Here we have renewal again. So now that you've had some shadow work, you have the opportunity, air quotes, opportunity to address this thing that you want to avoid wholeheartedly. Is it coming back? Is that what that means? Is it coming back? You will have an opportunity to address this. You'll have an opportunity to get a better grade. You're going to have to relearn this, more shadow work. This time you'll do a better job. It's another sort of test. It kind of sucks. Dear, you've got to be gentle. Can you see me rolling my eyes? This is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace, sensitivity, and gentleness of this spirit animal echo the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. Let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be covered by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes like painting and sewing and quilting and the hobbies and this, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Now this is like my hookup. I got to get a daily fix. It's my addiction. That's true too. But what's wrong with order out of chaos? Okay, bye.